This support solution is down to the error message that you can see on screen at the moment. It's a message which occurs when you attempt to load Solidworks, and the message is telling us that it thinks that another session of Solidworks is running in the background. Now this may very well be the case. So the first thing to check is there another session of Solidworks running, whether an accidental session that you perhaps double clicked a couple too many times, or in fact if you go into the Windows Task Manager through the right mouse button Task Manager option along your bottom bar of the screen, and if you have a look in Applications, you might see a running session of Solidworks, or even better than that, if you look at processes and sort them alphabetically, take a look for a process called sldworks.exe, and as you can see in this particular case a second session has just been launched, hence the reason for the error message. There is however another scenario whereby this message can occur, and it's something to do with the Solidworks registry key that the computer is using. The second part of this warning message is that the journal file could not be created, and this is actually the reason why this error is occurring. Now the Solidworks registry key should always be accessed with a lot of caution. The registry within your computer is basically the framework of your whole operating system, so going into there willy-nilly and deleting and chopping and changing things is potentially very, very risky. Therefore make sure that you are confident in doing what I'm showing you in the video. If not, ask a member of the IT team to help out, or call our support desk if you're not quite sure still. Now access to the registry is through the Start menu in Windows, and where you've got the Search, Programs and Files, you type in the text regedit, R-E-G-E-D-I-T, and then hit Return. Now access to the registry might be an administrative only permission, so you might be blocked at this point. You might also receive a Windows message which is asking you if you want to allow this process to actually go through, so you'll need to allow that if need be. Now there are various areas within the registry, all categorized into these subfolders. The one you want to go into to cure this particular problem is HKey current user. Underneath here there is a subdirectory called software, and then if you scroll down you'll see one called Solidworks. Underneath Solidworks you need to go to the specific version of Solidworks that gives you the warning. Now I have 4 versions of Solidworks on my machine, so I need to just access 2013. And then the specific registry key under here is called ext references. Then in the main right hand screen there is a number of different registry keys that I need to look into. The one which controls where the journal file is created, and therefore the reason for this error message, is near the bottom underneath an option called Solidworks Journal Folders, and you'll see there's a folder path. The reason for the error message when there's no running sessions of Solidworks is because that particular folder path isn't available on your computer. It may be that you've swapped machines with somebody, or you have had the settings for Solidworks copied from another computer, brought them with you, and there might be a directory, in particular the username, which in my case says current user, that might not actually be your username. So therefore Solidworks is trying to create a file in a folder that doesn't exist. The way to cure this therefore is to right click the Solidworks journal folders registry key, hit modify, and then just delete the value data. What then happens is Solidworks recreates the registry key in the default location, which is the current user's application data folder, pretty much as you can see on screen at the moment. Now I don't have this problem, so I'm not going to delete it, but in my case this error is coming because I have 2 sessions of Solidworks open, so just to prove that I will OK the warning message. I will then just close not only my first session of Solidworks but the other one that's hidden in the bottom as well, and now the next time when I launch Solidworks I won't get the error message because there's only a single session running. So if you do get the warning and there isn't a Solidworks session running in the background, then you'll need to go to that registry key, but as mentioned, if you're not comfortable or don't have the adequate permissions to do so, ask one of your IT team members or get in touch with our support desk. Thanks a lot, goodbye.